All right, I'm gonna try to film this video, but this holder I have for this phone is just, oh my gosh, it's done. Time's up on it, right? Time to get a new one. I'm just waiting for some type of deal and something that's a little more sturdy, that's not gonna break so easily when I throw my phone on. But anyway, I'm working on the workflow here. This is more about the SP workflow. One of the things I like, and I've seen, let me turn this fan off. Give me a second here. It's a little noisy. One of the things I saw, is not the first person to do it, but Lifted Noise talked about it in his video a good bit. And he uses whatever he has for a sound module, right? And I've kind of done it a little bit with the sampling from the phone and using that. I think I showed you guys that you can use what is it, tonality, right? And then record in chords or whatever. But today I was like, man, I just want to use Scalar and I want to use the Ableton and I want to use the stuff I use, but not have to record into Ableton. I want to do it all into here, but I don't want to have to go find a sample. I'd rather just sample myself playing something. So that's kind of what I did. So I'm just letting you hear it. So I just sample myself playing in. And the cool thing is if you set your SP to wait, then you don't have to worry about, just like in Koala, you don't have to worry about it kept missing the first spot. Sometimes it's a little off. And just like Koala is a little off on that too. But if you set it to wait, that's your best bet. Have your record setting to wait. And the way you do that is go shift and brain's just drawing a blank. Shift and count in. That's pad number 10. Shift in that until you get it to set to wait. And then go ahead and record in. Now, if you're going to record in, you got to use the external recording in. So if you go shift and this external source, make sure it's set to external. So if you move this knob, how it goes from mix to, make sure it's set to external in. Okay. Then the other thing you want to make sure, if you go into shift 13, that's your, oops, let me exit pattern mode. I'm sorry. Exit. Shift 13, go into system and make sure at the bottom, if you're going to use the USB, make sure it's line in. If you're going to record from from the USB-C. If you're going to record from the input here or even the input on the front, then you can use this one. Switch it to mix out. And mix out actually allows you to, I did a video about it recently. I'm not trying to think about it right now because my brain is drawing blanks. But anyway, make sure it's set to line in, because that's how you're going to be able to record into it through the USB-C. All right, enough said on that. So that's the two main things you want to keep in mind. And don't forget to do your shift, tap tempo, and set your BPM every time you record. Double check that. So I recorded in this, and you'll notice this is white. And I took basically, if you go into my external effects, one of the things too, here's another little trick it's not even a trick, it's just something you should probably do. Because if you don't do it, sometimes on your favorites, if you have all this extra stuff, like say on 3 you have some type of 303 vinyl sim, just know everything you record in is going to record in with that on it, because that's on bus 3 and 4. It's not going to record in that way, I'm sorry. It's just going to have that playing in it. So your best bet is bypass all this stuff and only put effects on stuff you really want it to be on. Either commit to the effect coming in with it or just leave it off. Now, I like a little compressor. Without the compressor, it sounds like, let me back out and then hit this, and I think it's shift. Is it shift here? No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm the one that showed this in a video, and now I still forget because I don't use it often. So I apologize in advance. Okay, that mutes the 1 and 2. Is it roll? Reverse. Now I'm guessing. Okay, I'll have to go back and watch my own video, see how much I remember stuff. Anyway, that's to mute the bus. Okay, bus is on. It's fine. If you're going to do that, I leave a little compression on. Anything yellow, green is going to run through the same one. So you'll notice in my effects right here, I just have it running all straight through. And the reason why is because if I'm going to use the effects not in a live form and I want to put something on something, I am going to record that pad and resample it, right, with the effect on it. And that's the best way to do it as of now, because as Roland doesn't have it where we can, you know, put one bus on one channel. And if we had 16 bus effects, right, and you could put one on each pad, then cool, it wouldn't be an issue. You could just select whichever one you want, leave it on there, and no big deal, no harm, no foul. At this point, it's not like that, okay? So your best bet is to sample in those effects the way you want them. Otherwise, cool beans. So we got it done, right? We got that recorded, and then I went ahead and put that on this pattern sequence. All right, so you've heard it. I'm gonna stop it. Then I added my drums. Why is that playing in reverse? I have no clue. Let me see if I did something here. Somewhere along the line, I pressed the button. So that was actually kind of cool, though. I might use that. Anyway, wouldn't use it for the whole song, but it's kind of neat. So make sure you don't have reverse on. Sorry about that. All right, so here it is. I'm seeing if it would let me do it while I was playing. Okay, so then, just so you can see where it is, what it does, I'm gonna try to turn the camera, and excuse me, if this thing falls, just know I didn't do it purposely. Try to turn it, so you can see I have my little Korg Micro Air, which I like, 37 key. It's got Bluetooth, so it's cool when you're doing like the iPhone and things like that. For some reason, the iPad and iPhone have great Bluetooth connection with it. Like, I mean, instant boom, bam. But when I go to the computer, and I think it's because the computer is so much newer, these M1s and all this, for some reason, it's not connecting right. But anyway, that's the video. Run your sound, whatever you're going to use, iPad out into there and record it, and you're done. All right, I'm off. Later.